Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Daniel Cross, and today I want to talk to you guys about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We just got our new little trailer for the campaigns trailer, which was supposed to be a campaign single-player update, but really what it's doing is giving us a big glimpse at multiplayer in a big way. That's the clip that you guys just watched, and we're going to watch that over again throughout this video because I thought it's pretty relevant. I want to talk a lot about the movement because that's primarily what we see. So first off, we have this guy that jumps up in the air, and he can actually maneuver quite well, a little bit more than I said in my previous videos. I've actually made 2 videos about this before already, so if you guys want to go check those out, I will have some annotations. You guys can go watch those in the meanwhile, but this is really big because having that ability to jump up and actually control where you're jumping, going around the platform, is huge. That's going to change multiplayer more than I probably thought. I at first thought it would just be a simple boost and then you're done, but apparently not so much. I did see some gameplay where the guy is on the Golden Gate Bridge and he's jumping just above like a car or onto a bus or something like that, but this is a little bit different than jumping onto a bus. The question is, how often are we going to be able to do that? And that's probably going to be answered a little bit later in this video. So let's talk about the second movement feature that I actually really like in here. This is the dash or the strafe. This is absolutely insane, and I've talked about this before. How this will change multiplayer is huge. If you imagine people shooting at you, or if you want to be very aggressive, jumping around corners, sliding around corners, this is basically the new slide, the new drop shot, whatever you guys want to call it, jump shotting around corners, something that pros do all the time. And sometimes they do a little bait and switch technique where someone comes running next to a doorway, shoots at someone, jumps to the side, and then another person comes jumping in and shoots over his shoulder. This is going to be huge for competitive gameplay and probably change it quite a bit. So after seeing these 2 dynamics that are being included, I'm really uneasy in terms of multiplayer. It's definitely going to be really aggressive. It's going to change the pace of it, but we'll have to see how it plays out in the end. So after seeing all of that, what is my consensus on the new multiplayer HUD itself? This is the actual first time we've seen the HUD at all, and I wanted to go over a few things with you real quick because right off the bat you can see that it's a little bit different from Ghost, and it kind of goes back to being a little bit more traditional Call of Duty. First up, the kill feed is in its rightful place. In my opinion, it's on the bottom left. It's not in the bottom right. It's somewhere focused where people can actually see what's going on. It seems like you can honestly get an on-screen 5 because you can see some names pop up to where there's 5 on the screen at once. So all you montage makers like myself, I definitely know what we're going to be trying to do. Having all factors into this, like all the new movement speeds, it's definitely going to make it a little bit more challenging to get those quad feeds, but I think it's going to be a lot more unique when you do. So keep that in mind. The new radar in the top left, the mini map, is actually back. It's a little bit different. It's square. It's not horizontal. It's not wider. It looks pretty simple, and I think you can tell that when you shoot someone, you turn red. That way it's showing that you are producing noise, so we know silencers are definitely going to be affecting this as well. I don't know if any weapons are going to be built in with attachments or anything like that. That's some kind of speculation. But first off, you can see a skeet shooter medal, and that's kind of interesting as well because we know you're going to get points. You know there's going to be these medals. This is going to be continuing. It's always continued having stuff in your screen when you get kills. But the most interesting part about this entire thing, other than the kill streaks in the bottom right corner, they actually have points next to them. One's, I believe, 200, and the other is either 400 or 600. It's a little fuzzy on my screen and I can't read it, but why would you put a kill streak with points? Can't really help but think score streaks is how that's going to work. Just going between those points and earning those up is probably what we're going to have. But the most interesting thing outside of the dynamic maps with all the chaos and the jumping and the new tidal wave in the background is this little 2 icons here. These are probably pretty simple to figure out. It's just we don't know what icon's which. One of these kind of looks like wings. It's got a little green bar, and I'm not 100% sure. It could be like a jetpack. The other one looks kind of like a radiation symbol itself. But underneath that, you have a little 5 white lines, and this little looks like a battery pack in a sense. And to me, that's just like your charges for your boost, your cloaking, your super strength, whatever those abilities could be that your exosuit gives you. That's my assumption on how this perk system is going to be. The perk system is probably going to be designed around the exoskeleton. So outside of that, that's all I'm really getting from the multiplayer right now. It looks interesting, looks exciting. I know there's so much in here, and I can't really wait to see it played, or actually at least feel. I want you guys to comment on your opinions on what you think on the exoskeleton ability itself, the new multiplayer footage, and what you guys are thinking right now, because I want to see your guys' opinion. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will have some more news for you soon. Take care.